The teachings of XOYLO.
Through experience in different incarnations, you can raise your vibrational level to ascend to greater plateaus of existence, to different frames in different worlds, in different universes and dimensions. However, in this realm, in this dimension, there are those that can harm the soul. In religious doctrine, it is said, do not fear those that can harm the physical body, but fear those that can damage the soul. The elite of this world, the keepers of these secrets, are those that are doing the damage. You may ask, why are they doing this? Imagine a seesaw with weights at opposing ends of equal balance. They're trying to lengthen the seesaw to make it tilt higher so they can ascend further, while others sit lower and lower in the tide of the balance. As we progress further and further into what we call time, you can see that there has been a large gap in the difference between those that have and those that have not, or from those that understand and those that do not. The veil over this truth is masked within things that are caused by wants of mankind through material wealth. Every item that you can take from a shelf, or anything that is mass-produced or touched by a corporation, is polluted. When I say polluted, I mean it is stripped from its vibrational wealth. It is taken and it is destroyed. The light from any of the products that you bring into your body and into your universal self is damaged. And when I say it is stripped from light or vibration, each of the planets within our own solar system, all 7 planets, have a different vibrational note which match those of the chakras within your actual human frame. These same vibrations can be found in music, they can be found in food, they can be found in the air that we breathe. These vibrational notes and harmonics ripple throughout the whole of the solar system, and perhaps throughout the whole universe, and definitely throughout our whole human frame and being. They are essential to your soul's progression and ascension. The main senses are connected to the pineal gland of the brain, and it's through this pineal gland that you're being doled down. You're being doled down through heavy metals and certain additives added to food, or preservatives. Not only to food, but to water as well. There is also the pineal gland sits just behind the eyes. It's also known as the seat of the soul. It's activated through light, pure light. The pineal gland also triggers and controls most desires of the human body. Sexual desire. It also controls your dreams. The pineal gland releases a chemical known as DMT for short. DMT is said to be the chemical that helps you dream. However, that is not scientifically proven. The pineal gland for me is where the soul actually resides, and this would be where the Merkaba would be. There are many tribes that use DMT, excreted from certain plants and roots within their region, to actually go into spirit walks to talk to the opposite world or to the gods. Many who have used DMT report the feeling that they are visited by extraterrestrial beings, or beings that are connected to the universe that give them knowledge and communicate with them. It's not a hallucinogen per se. It's more of an inner journey or a universal trip. It's like an out-of-body experience, pure separation from the body, and you're taken through fractals of different bursts of light, much like those of the spectrums found in chakra meditation. There are various breathing methods to trigger a release of DMT. It's almost like hyperventilating, and probably not the most advisable technique to use. But then again, neither is using extracts of DMT from various different grasses. Awaken the Kundalini in the third eye would be my preferred method of actually reaching a DMT type experience. Those who wish to repress the knowledge of the pineal gland have done so throughout time. You can often see them hiding the fact that they know of the pineal gland through their symbology. The symbol of a pine cone or honeycomb can be found at the top of the caduceus, between the wings aloft, just as the snake's heads meet, or often on the Kundalini. Throughout secret societies, the honeycomb and the fir cone are rife. Going back to the Sumerians of Mayan culture, or even that of Angkor Wat, the fir cone, again, is very prominent. Within religion and religious structures such as the Vatican, again the pine cone is actually stone and carved with two peacocks either side, symbolizing immortality. During peak times of the year, on the solstices, is when the portals open that let you ascend to higher plateaus to become further than being human, or residing in a human frame again. Within pictures of orbs, like balls of light that are taken and said to be spirits, you can clearly see that the orbs have rings. Each of these rings symbolizes a ring of carnation, much like how you can count the ages of a tree within the rings of wood when it is cut. You can count the rings within an orb to see how many times that soul has been through reincarnation. The idea is to make yourself as perfect as possible through polishing the mirror of the surface of the orb or of your soul. Once you've gone through 7 perfect cycles, which could take many more lifetimes than that to achieve, then you get to ascend to one of the higher heavens. And only then will you get to incarnate into a higher being or higher frame than that of a human.
The teachings of XOYLO.